with the jacket and coat.
Yeah.
They pull this out. They pull this out.
Show the people.
I said, let me show the line. I want everybody to look at it. They pull this out.
Yeah.
I said, the man on the show, and he on my motherfucking drink. I grabbed it, and I felt the texture. You know when I be talking about all them foods I be throwing in the pan and all of the chicken kebabs and beef couberets and all that. My man, my brother, when I saw this, let me know, invested. Also, and I might even say this as a joke on some Nipsey shit.
Come on.
It's this and this right here.
Let's see, wait.
This
that shit, let me see.
And this right here that you had to put around your neck to let motherfuckers know you were part of the experience. If you missed out, you didn't get to get this.
Yeah.
Or you didn't get to put your drink on this.
Yeah, show the Mevo camera.
I want to tell you, man.
You gotta show the laminate.
It is weird to tell you this because you the big bro.
Okay, talk to me.
I'm proud of you. Like Grady said, I'm proud of you. No. I'm dead. Look.
What?
I'm proud. When I saw this right here, this let me know, and I told Brandon, I said, this is someone that's dedicated to what this is another level. And whoever sees it and they do this, all it can see is inspiration. But to see this right here, people, that's mean you invest in yourself. You don't do a lot of people do comedy shows. A lot of people do specials.
Yeah.
And they don't give a fuck. They just care about getting on the show.
Yeah.
They ask somebody to take their cell phone, record.
Yeah.
When you see this,
that
means you putting money into yourself.
Yeah.
And all this means is success in the future. So to you, I say, man, we had the claps. You know what I'm saying? They get the claps. Yo, from the bottom of my heart, I am proud of you, brother, because I've never seen nothing like this before. And I've been to stuff, I'm talking about like this. When the dude handed me this with the drink, I asked Brandon, I said, oh, this nigga here. He doing it big. I said, he doing it big, man. So I just want to start the show off. I'm going to wear this the whole show today. The whole shade. Like, yo, when I went to the back, they was like, hey, I said like this, look.
Oh, yeah, you got one of them.
I said, let me go through, please.
Past that nigga, yeah.
The shirts. There's two coasters.
That's good. Thank you for taking 2 coasters. You could have took 3. Shit, I don't give a fuck.
Down to the shirts.
Oh, yeah.
Down to the shirts. Not just a regular.
No.
People get their shirts done on regular tees.
No.
Union.
Not that Target
Walgreens.
shit.
Target, Walgreens.
Because I wear the Target shit.
Did she?
Yeah, I wear it.
Or freaking, the swap meet.
Yeah.
This shirt was Grady.
Oh, yeah.
The shit that he wear before he got to get on stage. It's a different type of texture to the shirt. When you seen the shirt looked like it cost money. So I'm gonna bring it back to you. How do you feel
about what?
About just
the whole
this? I mean, what made you this?
Okay.
This leading on to after the show.
Yeah.
Cause now I'm bringing the interview to you. That's why I'm gonna ask the question. I thought about this. I said from this to this. To the goal getting there after you did what you did on the stage and then sitting back. Floor is yours. floor is yours.
Well, I think, first of all, I was very surprised that the turnout was so, I'll move over since you got your people.
Somebody that came from Maryland.
Really?
That's what's up.
Damn.
That's what's up.
Said he heard about it on the 5150 show.
Damn.
Wow. Wow. Okay. All right. So we had so that's another state that was at the even though Maryland, I don't know what city he was in, but what happened when the owner of the theater said, hey, you have 8 tickets from, or 8 or 6 tickets from Sacramento. People drove down here or flew, whichever. We had 2 people, it was a couple that drove from San Diego. Now she's telling now that somebody from Maryland, because they saw me on 5150. A woman, a sister come from Maryland. come through, and then it's one more state. There's one more. I think that was it. St. Louis. The issue was getting the people there. That was the hard part. So I said, for me to go get a theater, how do I then separate myself from the normal comedy shows that you see in big ass gangster town, Los Angeles, right? So by me being a brand ambassador of Skills Clothing, I did a deal with them. I said, listen, let me purchase my own over $1,000 worth of t-shirts that I paid. I paid for that. For 100 shirts, and I need the top quality shit because I treat myself like if you spent $100 on seeing Grady, and we talking food, gas, ticket price, haircut, drink, I owe you a show, nigga. So then most people will say, hey man, what you got to sell? What you have, because I want to take home. What you got? You got any DVDs? You got any SD cards? What do you got? Nah. That's free content. And I want you to, when you see Grady, I want you to understand, when I put on a fucking show, this is a show. This is how I feed my children. This is how I feed myself. This is how I feed Dash to come to get to Grady. This is how the commercials, they come to Grady. This is how clothing brands. I had the representative of Pine Top Fragrances bring a candle for Grady because they want me to do a deal with them. I'm about business. The show is easy because I'm gonna be funny. You can be funny in the gas station. That's a gift. If you have the gift, you can be funny in the gas station. But for me to say, you know what, I need quality all the way around. Now, if I'm gonna do a theater, what do I have to do? I have to set myself from all the bullshit. And how do you do that? If I got quality talent, I should have a quality show. Now, branding. This is what branding is. So what you saw Grady do, Nick, Brandon, I was branding myself. I didn't give a fuck if they threw it in the garbage. If we walked out in the street and it's on the street and on the Pebblestone or the cobblestone street roads or whatever, when a motherfucker look down, they're going to be like, who is that? Who is that? Coca-Cola does it. Walmart does it. So why wouldn't I do it for myself? So because niggas be like, yo, I want to see you perform. Yeah, but you can take the t-shirt, though. You can take that. And for me to say, I think the fucked up part was, as a performer, I want to see it the way you see it. But I can't because I got to give the show. And the only way I can see it if I record it and look back and say, wipe my tears and say, I did that with no fucking help. And then once you start it, then you get the help. The best part about it was my name been on the fucking marquee. That was a tearjerker moment. That was 18 years of being told when you guys are starting off in comedy, a vet. That's why I don't shit on you, Brandon. That's why I don't shit on you, Nick, because I know how I felt when I did. Now, some shit you have to go through, like, all right, nigga, you funny? All right, Nick just ripped, Brandon, you got to go behind it. Man, Nick just got to stand ovation. Hey, part of the game. But that's going to give you thick skin. But then when you leave the tutelage of whomever you respect, if I'm one of the niggas you respect, or Brandon one of the niggas that if Brandon think I'm Grady is a nigga that you respect, the way it is, you niggas know, like, okay, 18 years this nigga did this. Because some niggas get big before they have the material. So from that, seeing the name on the marquee, from seeing people coming in and they're asking food and drinks, from the cigar lounge, the meet and greet. This was all destined. This is what I already put out there. Nobody helped me with this shit. Nobody fucking helped me with this shit. I just went to my team and said, listen, let me show you what I can do by myself. Let me show you. They take their hands off, unleash me, let me go. Let me go figure it out. Let me go make a mistake if there's mistakes to be had, which there are always going to be learning curves or mistakes, whatever. But I think the best shit that I did was looking at the laminate that you got on and calling myself a comedic genius. People have to say, damn, who the fuck you think you ought to be a genius, but you done told your children that they can be whatever you want. So I'm 43. Nobody told me I was a genius at nothing. But then when you say, where's the gift at? Because I'm gifted, they're going to send more devils at me. Because I'm gifted, I'm going to get a little bit further because of my gift. Some motherfuckers, they're pushing them. Grady, I've always been funny. I've always done characters. I was 10 years old. I can mimic anybody walk. 5 seconds, I can watch you. I can listen to your voice and do it. It's a gift. Now, when I got on stage, whew, I was probably the most, that wasn't even a special. I wanted that fucking theater to feel electric when I walked out, the curtains, I didn't want any curtains. I wanted an open theater. And then I wanted the smoke once the mist came through. And then once the music, and I added the echo, I said, I need something to add to that. People like, how the fuck that's gonna work? Because I know how to perform, nigga. You're not a performer. When I added the echo and I'm saying LA and that shit resonate to the top, niggas are like, yo, what the fuck is this? The front row, once I stood on the speaker and looked down, motherfuckers was just like in awe, like, this nigga, we smoked cigars with this nigga. We done shot pool with this nigga. The photographer, like, I've never seen no comedy show like this. You're never gonna see that. You're never gonna see it. Because I put it in myself. So when niggas is sitting there looking up at you and you coming through the mist and the light show, that's when a motherfucker be like, yo, if I said to my team, the next show, this is what we need to charge for this show. $50. Because if I give you funny, you're going to go home happy. And I build it up. The show, everybody gave a little bit. Everybody gave a little bit. Michael Bay's didn't come out. People kind of like that. Well, we just saw him in the lobby, but then we're on some other shit. We're on some other shit. Then a motherfucker says, hey, man, Michael Baisden was here. Yeah. Off of my grit. 18 years to get to this shit. And when I get to Chicago, it's going to be a bigger fucking show. So what I did, Nick, Brandon, I bet on myself when you get a chance to, you niggas, for you to say you a teacher, nigga, Brandon, do not shortchange if you got the eye on you. Don't shortchange yourself. Because a nigga never told me I was good. You understand that? As a man-to-man, Brandon, no nigga will tell you, you're like, yo, Brandon, you good, man. My barber told me, do not come in this fucking barbershop until you go exploit your gift. Without saying it. He just said, hey, took me to the door, locked the door, said, hey, nigga, open the door. Walked, and I knew he was a serious nigga, so I couldn't act a fool because Mike never been a bullshit nigga. He said, you got something. Well, we know you gang banging. You don't sell dope, but you a gang banger, nigga. So we know what you do. But you got a gift, Ray Ray. Yeah, you got a gift. You got to get out of it. And all the other gangsters start saying, shorty different. So then you say, all right, 18 years, book a theater in Los Angeles. You know how many naysayers was saying that ain't gonna work? If I'd have told niggas my plan, you know what that'd have done? I said that'd have done. You know what that would have done to a nigga? If I'd have said, hey, man, I went over here. I got people that I went and help to for advice, real advice. My road manager like, yo, slanging and banging with this nigga, 25 years. Like, hey, look, G, I'm nervous as shit. What the fuck am I doing? You got to, Ray Ray. Bet, boom. Talk to the, hey, this and the other. I need coasters. What? Trust me. Don't ask me no questions. I need coasters. How many? 200. Well, the building is 375. Trust me. I need 100 shirts. Nigga, the building is 375 people. Give me 100 shirts. I'll pay for 100 shirts. It's still going to be 100, $1,200, $1,300 I paid for that. Laminates, that guest pass you, that's all excess pass. So when people say, when they was looking at everybody wanted one. I said, I gotta really fuck with you to get one. Only nigga I hate didn't get one was Spike, and I'm gonna give him one personally for me. I'm gonna give him one.
Yeah, because Spike was there with the selfie camera. You know he fuck with you when he pull that silver camera out. He get a little selfie camera.
So look, this is what I want to do, and we're gonna get into the show. Brandon, Nick, even though you wasn't a part of the show, but you was a part of the show, nigga. Where yours at, Brandon? Hey, I want to salute you niggas. We drinking 1738 out of respect for me. Remy, they sponsored Grady. I'm a walking billboard. I'm a walking fucking billboard. And that's what I'm trying to go for. And I'm a walking brand, right? So I had to. So I look way more attractive. And this is a business move, Nick. You just yelled out a nigga that's been passed on a little over a month. I've been listening to Nipsey since 2010. 2010. I'm a Chicago nigga. And I come here and be like, yo, dude, smart. Bet. So that's when I said I want to come out to Nipsey shit. Only because, first of all, they wasn't fucking with Shorty. The reason why Jay-Z shit on the brands, because they wasn't fucking with him. He believed in himself. Yeah. Biggs, Dame, and say, man, we put up money way more than Universal Def Jam and all that. Arista, whoever they were signed to. So we're going to sign ourselves. So, Nick, what Grady did was I signed myself, G. So I could say, hey, I ain't got to ask. So if another nigga put up the bread, I got to ask for permission. No. Brandon, you're from Inglewood. Would you like to do the show? Brandon says yes. Can you do the show? Ron G, yes. Precious, can you do the show? Yes. Evan Lionel, can you do the show? Yes. I need to make sure that it's in here. The DJ, I need everybody to be wearing Ray Grady's uniformity. Remember, I think like a gang nigga. I think like a gang. I bring the streets to the entertainment. I just can't whoop a motherfucker. So what I said was, branding, of course I'm not going to tell him to wear a shirt to perform, man. But if he doing security, you're going to have that shirt on, nigga. Yeah. If you're doing the soundboard, you're going to have on a Ray Grady shirt, nigga. So the DJ, you're going to have a shirt on. Everybody working flyers and moving, road manager, team, everybody is uniform.
How much material did you have to buy for the DJ? That's expensive material.
He called. He said, man, I can't fit this motherfucker. I said, hey.
He just wrapped it around his laptop.
He was like, around his laptop, but it was still branding.
It's still branding, yeah.
So
I was like, that's an expensive move. Yeah, I was like, yo, for the DJ, you gotta fuck with him.
I'm gonna get him one. So let's
get him a blanket.
Let's raise the glass here on me, Vo, here at the Ray Grady Show, to Brandon, to Nick for rocking it out with me, but especially you, Brandon. I didn't even fuck with you by like, yo, nigga, go get down. I just let you be yourself. You was home, nigga. I thank you for coming out, Nick. Thank you, man. Love y'all, niggas.
Love you, bro.
Bless it, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Salute. Yeah, you got
That's
smooth, right?
Yeah.
So when you think about that, right, Nick, Brandon, when you say, big bro, remember that day you called me?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to say that I have anything to do with his career, right, Brandon? I'm talking to you now. And I'm talking to the people on the camera. When Nick said he's through with training, I felt like he getting it now. I didn't feel like, well, he only got that way because of me. That's what people like to do. Yeah. But if I impute positive energy to that nigga, and that nigga would say shit like, where would you get this mindset? Because you're from a big market.
Yeah.
Brandon's from the biggest market. I'm from the third largest market, right? It goes LA, New York, Chicago, I think. It could be different, right? So this nigga is watching me, meaning you, Nick. I never shit at you. I never shorted you money. I never tried to get nothing from you because I'm like, look, nigga, if you on the show with me, of course you can't get what I'm getting, but you ain't gonna starve neither. And then because I would say, well, Nick, let me show you how to fish so you won't be in my pocket. Here's $1,000. Here's another G. Here's another G. But then if I said, okay, Nick, come here. Let's go buy you a lure, fishing rod, teach you about boating, teach you about safety, teach you about bait. Then when we get on the boat and your big head ass be like, I'll be back. I said, nigga, I'm going to wait 5 hours. We got a walkie-talkie. Just go out, half the distance from the shore. Your black ass is on that goddamn boat and you cast your reel or whatever. You cast your line, I'm sorry, and fish start coming. You filling that bucket up. Now you got 4 buckets. Guess what I just did for you? I taught you how to feed yourself. There's nothing wrong with, I didn't say, come over here, I'm gonna give you money. Yeah. I'm gonna say, after the second time you ask for bread, you never ask for bread. So I don't want people thinking Nick is asking for money. Let me say that. But if I'm gonna show this nigga, because you took it upon yourself to say, Grady, you one of my favorite comics that did First Amendment. Not a favorite comics out of all time. He said, but you was one of my favorites on the show. That was big. Men don't do that. Because they gonna feel like, man, I don't wanna get that nigga the what you call that shit? I don't wanna let him feel like he invented me. Or I'm on his dick or whatever.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit? Long as I show you the game, and then you say, I bet. And then you introduce me to Brandon. And then I said, okay, Brandon, he with it? I bet. Brandon put up an Instagram joint like out here with Big Bro killing the stage. I saw that fucking shit at the J Spot, nigga. I ain't say nothing. I was like, oh, okay. I had this hat on. And I had pink shirt with polka dot. He could have dissed me, but I'd have laughed if it was funny, right?
Yeah.
And then what I do, when I had the alley-oop, hey, Brandon, come do the J Spot. I did that because I was going to put him on the show any fucking way because he was from Inglewood. He didn't know.
Well, what I got from all of it is this.
Yeah.
How long I've been knowing you now? 4 or 5 years now? Is it gotta be 5? About 5 years.
5 years.
I told this to Brandon the other day. I said, you put me in a situation to build my own platform.
Fuck yeah.
Build my own platform. Go. You even told me when you started this, it's gonna be a time when you gotta do your shit.
Of course.
Same way it was done with you.
Yeah.
So my whole thing is,
nigga ain't really hold my hand like
no, hold your hand. But
niggas was like, yeah, you good. Come in there.
Come in and do this. Go do that. Yeah. Because it's proud to see someone build on his own, go off and be like, all right, that nigga was with me. He's loyal to me, but that nigga was with me. He's doing what he got to do.
Yeah.
Brandon, for me, even though I ain't even been in it that long, when I met him, it was only right for me to introduce him to you.
Okay.
And there's a lot of niggas I could have introduced to you, but I didn't. And he knows this. I told him I've never introduced anybody to Grady and be like, that's my man.
Yeah.
I introduced Brandon.
Yeah.
And that's before I saw him perform. Because of the fact that I got to know Brandon
But Brandon is a nigga though.
He's a nigga. But as a man, I got to see like, all right, because, in this comedy game, a lot of people, I felt when I was chilling with you, I started getting a lot of people coming around me. That was just like,
What you mean?
Hey, what's like, yo, like, come to the show. Like,
you ain't got to say
it. No, like, what's up with the show? What's up with Grady? What's up with Grady?
Really?
I'm like, well, I don't know.
Really?
Call him. You got his number. He know. He seen it. Niggas crowd around me.
Get the fuck out of here.
So
go on and say their name. They ain't gonna do nothing.
So
that's my nigga Brandon.
They crowd around me. You know what I'm saying? But I know they don't fuck with me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's just on. I had to Brandon. I was proud to see him.
Oh man!
Because I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna get into the behind story before I get to the show.
Talk that shit, nigga.
I was scared. I was terrified because I got there early with Brandon.
Yeah, you did.
And Brandon was holding R&B concerts on that stage. He was dancing up there. He was singing, and I was looking.
You know what he was doing? I ain't gonna cut you. You know what he was doing?
He was trying to get. He trying to get used to it. I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you what he was doing. He was understanding this is where he's going to be.
Oh yeah, I know that.
No. Listen. No bullshit. When you bring a nigga to a stage, because I used to do theater.
Yeah.
So when I would get to the theater, I would run on the stage. I would just jog. You know what I'm doing?
Yeah.
I'm understanding the stage. I'm keeping myself, when I get on the stage, I'm a different nigga. I'm a character. Now, stand up. Whole different thing. Brandon got to be looking like, okay, if Brandon is 4 or 5 years in, 6 years in, whatever, I don't know and don't need to know. Brandon will know what it feels like to be on the stage. That's why I did that. So he'll know, like, Grady went up behind all that shit and the people there for Grady. So I got to show Brandon, like, yo, this how it go. And if I get a bigger one, we go get the citizens in fucking Ontario. Brandon finna go do 5,000. You ready, nigga?
I'm ready.
And I'm be like, Nick, well, you got it. They be like, what Nick at? Like, Nick, you ready?
I sat and people asked me when they was there. I said, my man.
A lot of people was asking, like, what Nick went on the show?
And listen, I didn't give them no explanation.
Yeah.
I said, my man on it. He was like this. They asked me, I said, my man on the show.
Okay.
That's all I said.
That was
my man on the show.
Point
That's
well
it.
taken. And they wasn't going to do shit.
They ain't going to do nothing.
And they ain't going to do nothing to you, nigga. But I think the cool shit, but you saying that, guess what you did? By saying my man on the show. That let people know your spirit.
Exactly.
See, if I bring good spirit around, and I didn't even sage the fucking building, nigga.
Yeah, you didn't.
And you know, I sage my green room, the building, everything. You know, I don't play, right? Because I just want positive energy. So then, by you telling people, now my man doing it.
Yeah.
That let people know, like, okay, Nick ain't selfish. But that let people know you also, there's a possibility we could get closer because you wasn't selfish. And this is entertainment.
Exactly. And then Brandon did his thing.
He got busy.
And I was even more worried.
I heard.
Because Brandon got off stage like he's going to shoot somebody. I came in the back.
What'd he do?
Brandon walked back there. He was like,
oh,
I said, yo, you all right? He's like, I said, you killed. He was like, I said, did you think? He was like,
he was in it.
He was like, you would thought he had a fight with the bully.
He was
I was like, what's going on with you?
It's them nerves.
He said, I want to drink.
That was some nerves, right, Brandon?
No, it wasn't the much nerves. It's just, Nick, no, I'm my worst critic.
Okay.
I don't care if you say it, Tiff say it, you did good. If I feel like
you didn't do well.
Not that I didn't do well, that I messed up, I can have 81 points. But I'm going to be mad that I missed those 3 shots.
Talk that shit.
That's how I am with myself.
I get it.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's what it was.
You know what I told him?
What'd you say?
Get the fuck out of my face. Because he sat there. I said, you did good. He was like that. He was like, nah. I said, man, go get a drink. Let's get out of here. Just go get out of here.
Did you eat the food? I provided food for everybody.
Food.
Jerk chicken. Let me tell you something.
At that spicy ass
jerk chicken. He not from where we from.
Yeah. But he got ties to New Orleans.
No.
New Orleans food is savory. Okay. But
they eat fried fish out there.
Yeah, they eat
fried fish and couscous and
they eat that shit.
They don't. You see the water he drinks. He don't know about the spicy
Brandon water. I call it the Brandon water.
He don't know about that spice. Cause when he ate it, he was like, this spicy. I was like, nigga, you don't know what this is?
Yeah, this nigga don't know.
That jerk chicken.
That's that jerk. So this what how many niggas you know? Now you can't do it all the time, but this is how I believe in karma. Karma comes back bad or great, worse or great. That's why karma comes back. So for me to say, listen, I'm gonna ask you to get away from your family, Ron, Precious, security, road manager, team. Nigga, I asked them, the caterer, cater the food, I'll pay. They said, no, Grady, we would want to do this. We don't even know the theater that you're at. We just want to tell everybody we're catering Grady's show. We're catering the Alpha Male Tour. Mm-hmm. We want to put that on our, website or what was it called, a resume. Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. Okay. Right. Okay. No problem. And then they catered my fucking cigar meet and greet that you guys were at.
And that shit was good.
Because I picked quality. But I told them, if your food is nasty, because I went to culinary school, and they was sitting there like, you're bullshit. I said, no, sir, 22 months. So I know everything is about food, my nigga. They done threw some new shit in, but food, long as you know the basics, food is just food.
Brandon act like a fat ass.
What do you do? He got busy?
What was you eating first? He had meatballs in his mouth.
Yeah.
talking about sliders on the other side. He like, there's sliders on the other side. He had a slider in each finger.
You did?
Yeah. Let me tell you how it's a small world. One of your caterers
Okay.
is my cousin's pops.
You a damn lie.
Yeah. So when I seen him, I was like, yo, kid. Yeah.
Get the fuck out. See that?
Look,
Huh?
I don't smoke cigars.
Uh-oh. Look at this nigga.
Al Pacino over here.
Oh,
I
Brandon.
got a big stick. Sitting there, smoking, sliding in the fingers.
Yeah.
Cigar.
Yeah.
Having a
Living.
living, having
That's
a good.
it.
Anytime, look, having a good. Every time I look over, he looking at me like this.
Living.
And so if I made him feel that fucking way, that's what I was supposed to do. Shout out to Drobe Cigar Lounge in Inglewood. They showed me so much love. My man Big Chris, Zoe, Eric Holly, Jakim Stewart, Ryan, Vincent, the whole Larry, all Gary, all the old guys over there, or the real Dana, cigar connoisseur. Let me tell you something, man. These motherfuckers let me bring, and they don't even know me. I'm in they cigar lounge 1 or 2 times a week, 2-3 times a week, I'm sorry. And when I go to that motherfucking cigar lounge, I only buy their sticks because I smoke Maduros. Now I don't know what the fuck Brandon had, but I know Brandon when I came around there because I had the camera crew. I think we did an interview, right?
No, we didn't do an interview.
No, I'm talking about outside. I did the interviews outside, right?
Yeah, you did.
No. I'm just saying with people. I didn't do it with you two.
Oh, okay.
But we were supposed to do ours at the theater, but yeah.
See, I learned from you.
Yeah, right?
Brandon
What?
got his first stick from me.
Okay.
I took him in the back. Ask him. I said, look. That's what I said. I said, this these. You want to start off with that? I said, you want to start off with this
You
one.
want to start off with that one?
This time I graduated, I got the big stick. I was like, yeah. I said, let me get that one right there. I said, what the dude cut? We get it a V neck.
V-cut.
A V cut. I said,
V-cut.
give me a V cut. He was like,
that's
dude.
what I like. You said a V-neck, nigga?
I said, get a V cut.
Nigga, you retarded.
Came back there. The lady was like this. I went the first time I got a cigar. The lady was like, you know what you're doing? I was like, no.
Yeah, no.
This time, he's like, you know, I was like this. Get out. I'm picking a cigar flavors today.
Because when I brought him to the crib, I said, Nick, you smoke? He said, no, I'm going to smoke with you. I said, wait now. You got to eat now. You got to eat. Don't smoke on no empty stomach, nigga. You'll throw the fuck up, nigga. You got to eat.
Ask him what I told him.
What you do?
Got
He
there.
told me the same thing.
No, ever. Unless you can build your tolerance.
Yeah.
But some sticks are, some sticks are more potent than others. But my point is always eat. Always eat. I don't give a fuck what it is. Always eat. Eat bread. Just eat. Just eat a good portion. Just eat. Don't be like, oh, I got some fried. Nigga, if you gonna eat anything, go to what I would do when I'm in Droves and I need a quick bite. I go get me the big, large Cajun rice, large red beans and rice, a thing of biscuits, and motherfucking mashed potatoes, and I can smoke cigars all fucking day, nigga. I can smoke cigars all day. So, but to see that, Nick, to that block, I mean that laminate has so much meaning. So when you got 8624, that's my old address. That's where I first started being funny at. 8624 South Under. So no, you don't inhale when you smoke cigars. You'll die. Okay.
I found that out the hard
Yeah,
way.
you'll fuck around. See, and you was like, yo, who told you to inhale? Don't ever inhale no stick, nigga. So 8624 South Honorary is my address in Chicago when I was a child, when I first started. I lived there from the time of preschool to 8th grade. Then we moved to Country Club Hills where the racist white folks were. And then, then I kept going back to the city. You know what I'm saying? I said, So anyway, that's personal. And the 6-point stars is there. Most people think it's from some GD shit, but those are the 4 stars of the Chicago flag. I just had them flip it on my...
I didn't think these stars had anything to do with gang family. I thought it was just something nice. All star. Okay, you like to wear chucks.
Yeah, I do like to wear chucks.
So I said, man, you putting it all out.
Nah, those are the stars of Chicago flag.
Oh, okay.
And I'm an alpha male, so they put that on there. Then they was like block vet, and I just, we just did a nice little conversation with their interview person. I'm like, look, go ahead, talk to me.
Don't nobody try to go behind this man, all right, and do this shit.
Well, I mean,
you know what I'm saying. I don't want nobody trying to jock your style. So I'm saying it now. Don't be a hater. Don't be like, hey, can you do this for me?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here and go find your own shit.
Yeah.
That's for me, for you. You know what I'm saying? Leave it alone. Go find your own. I'm showing you the coaster.
Yeah.
And the laminate.
Yeah.
Saw it here first.
My nigga.
Don't hate.
So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this.
All right, now I got a good market, so I need good stuff.
I live out in L.A. There's a lot of homeless people there. And I fucks with them, you know what I mean? Homeless people are the best. Talk to them. You never know what they used to be, because they used to be something back in the day. I go into a store, homeless nigga, he waiting on me. Look here, nigga. Let me ask you a question, baby. No, wait a minute, motherfucker. Let me have a cigarette, motherfucker. You all right, brother? You all right? No, nigga, I'm hurting, Jack. Look at all these outfits I got on, nigga. Nigga gonna tell me he used to sing with Sam Cooke and the Isley Brothers. I get the fuck out of here. Nigga, I ain't lying. Who the fuck are you? You ain't been to Vietnam. Fuck your jacket. Blackbirds cry in the night. Bam, bam, and blackbirds cry. What a cigarette, motherfucker! And I like to party. Everybody like to party in here, DC? I like to get my shit on, man. I go to the reggae club, nigga. Yeah, I don't do the old snap. I don't do that old snap shit. I don't be in the mirror doing that bullshit. I don't do that shit. I party with the Jamaicans, though. Reggae club is shit. But here's the thing. It's two different types of Jamaican cats. You got the high voice, you got the deep voice. The high voice like, pussy cat, you better stand, you better move, you know. Machine take me scheme, you know. But the deep voice is gonna take your broad, fellas. That's the one you gotta watch out for. That's you right there? You go to the bar. He wait on her. That your man right there. Let me ask you a question, young girl. You like him? It's like a pussy water, me. You understand what I'm making a blazer? Always dancing, standing still. She like, no, that's my man. Like, go ahead, young lady. Let me tell you a thing or two. Get over here. Let me talk to you. Talk to you right now, young girl. Can I ask you a question? Wait, there, your man. Can I put it inside you?
All right, now I got a good market, so I need good stuff.
Yeah, we are back here at Ray Grady Radio, man. Listen here. My man Nick said something that was very profound, and I'm going to address it with integrity, okay? And I don't know how the fuck you know that to even go into that, and this was a perfect segue. So, I saw some shit that happened on my let's just say this as comics with integrity, right? Let's do this. If you're going to reach out to a brand that I am a part of, or that any comedian is a part of, and you reach out to them, what they call it, DM or whatever, I don't know, I'm not tech savvy, DM. Mm-hmm. You got to go through the proper chain of command. You got to go through the connect. So I get a interesting text message sent after Skills clothing line called me, the people who did my T-shirt, who I'm brand ambassador for. They says, hey, Mr. Grady, we would love to talk to you about a conversation that was had through our social media team. I said, sure. This was Friday, the day before the show. So the representative of the company reads to me the message. It says, hey, I know Ray Grady. That's my boy. I want to know if we can do future business. Because I have a comedy tour called the Super Funny Comedy Tour. Mr. Nate Jackson, let me tell you something, youngin'. You got to be careful what you're doing. You got to be careful. Last time I was on this show, I had a conversation with Donnell Rollins about doing a joke that sounded like Grady, and the streets heard it. I put it up on YouTube first and then addressed him. And then we had a conversation as a man. I'm going to get your number, and I'm going to fucking call you. And we're going to talk. Because let me tell you something. Don't ever think I ain't going to find out. Don't ever think I'm not going to find out. I'm a real nigga. And I done built my constituents. I done built my associates. I done built my relationships before you. When I stayed at your crib and we did the show, this is why you don't get cool with niggas that do shows and promoters. You keep them niggas at arm's length. Don't ever, Brandon, Nick, don't ever get comfortable with a promoter. Keep that nigga like cool business, pay me my money.
Yeah.
So when I used to go do Tacoma, when I used to go do Seattle, when I used to go do Everett, Washington, I don't know nothing about this beautiful state. Ralph Porter, he on here. It's my nigga. So when I tell a nigga, or when someone calls me and say, hey, we're interested in the conversation. I said, if you do any business with any comedian, any fucking comedian, my situation with you is terminated immediately. They said, oh no, we don't want that. Well, you better not let him know, but you better let him know. And then I'm going to let him know. Don't ever go behind my back. Don't tell no fucking body we boys, nigga. Just because you speak to me, just because we speak to each other, we not fucking friends, nigga. We are colleagues. And that's why I put it on the show. Because I know he's going to see it. And I just saw you, nigga, at Corey's show. So when you get the snake shit happening, you got to do it with a little more integrity. I'm what's fucking matters. You cannot grow a beard and people don't say you got a beard like Grady, nigga. You cannot talk in a deep baritone voice and they be like, oh, you sound like Grady, nigga. You cannot perform like me, nigga, without the people saying, damn, you kind of remind me like Grady, nigga. I'm all about saluting, helping niggas. What's the rapper, Nick, that me and you talked about? Gilly the Kid with the Cassidy shit.
Yeah.
So Brandon, Nick, a motherfucker's gonna try to emulate you. So it's how you do it. So when I called Mr. Zoe Williams, the executive producer of this show, he's on Corey's show 5150. I'm a guest. I'm an honored guest on that show. When I say honored, I'm honored to be on that fucking show because Corey Holcomb literally on my daddy, nigga. That nigga really be Tuesday leading up to the fucking theater show Saturday, the 18th. Corey said, 5 minutes, let's talk about you. I didn't know what the fuck to say, Nick, Brandon. I was, You sure? Nigga, hey, LA, go see Grady up at that, what is it, nigga? Now, who on the show? Is it your show? The whole thing. Nate sitting right next to me. Yeah. And hit the nigga the couple days. So we do the show Tuesday. Corey goes live Tuesday. Yes. Wednesday. So Thursday, they sent me the text message and they sent me the email Friday fucking brunchish. Is that a time? I made that up. I didn't mean that. Is that a time? 11. Brunchish. I want to, you know what the fuck I'm saying. Shit. So I said, all of the niggas that know Nate, they say, you're snake. See, I'm pro comic. I'm for the comics first. I'm a comedian. So when they do this shit, now they like, well, look, we got to deal with you.
See, I'm going to say this.
Yeah, you say it, you piece of shit.
I'm gonna say it on both sides.
Go ahead.
I think on both sides,
yeah,
it was done wrong. I'm gonna say on their side, if there's a business deal done with Grady, they immediately, I felt like it should have just been like, nah.
Nick.
Yeah.
First of all, no, I'm gonna let you finish your point. Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying on that point, it should have just been like a nah. I wouldn't even have brought it to you. I'd have been like, it's a nah, because I'm doing the business venture with you.
Hold on.
Now,
well, no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
When it go to him, there's an avenue that you go. Like that's a for example.
What?
This is coaster. Let's say I want to do a coaster.
You can do the coaster.
No, but I'm just giving an example. It's a coaster.
Yeah.
I'm calling. Matter of fact, better yet, I wanted to do boxing.
No, use the coaster.
No, but I'm gonna do the boxing because it's the same situation.
Okay.
I want to do boxing.
Yes, sir.
I called you and you introduced me to who?
Sneed.
Sneed.
Boxer Sneed. That's
I went
champion.
through that. I went hit you up.
Yeah.
I didn't go over
me.
I hit you up.
Yes, you did.
And then you put that through.
Yes, sir.
When you do business, and somebody introduces you to something, you ask that man first. You say, hey, do you mind if I? And then if it's a no, it's a no. It's a yes, it's a yes.
Yeah.
You don't go around it and you say, hey, it's my guy. Can we do future? Automatically, because I'm guessing, I don't know the details, you still ain't get a call from him telling you that he reached out to this other party.
I'll answer it. Go ahead. I want
you know what I'm saying?
I want to block your business.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't reach out to this other party.
Yeah.
Like I said, I just feel like on that situation, so he should have reached out. He should have reached out to you. I told you that already. I don't know why he didn't do that. But like you said, hey, it is what it is. Or the other situation, if I'm doing business with you, I'm just doing business with you. I'm not entertaining. But I like what dude did. I mean, I don't know. I guess sending you the message and showing you the message, I wouldn't even show it to you. I would just 86 that situation and be like, nah, get the fuck out of here.
You know what, Brandon at? Brandon, go ahead. What would you think? Go to Mike, nigga. Pull the mic by you. Go ahead. Man, hold on. Was you through, Nick?
No, I'm done.
Okay, I don't want to cut you, little bro. Go ahead, Brandon, because I want to hear y'all comics, so I want to hear it.
It's rules to everything. Everything. It's rules and it's protocols, but niggas don't follow by it. It's
a rule breaking business,
man.
Cause when you told me,
well,
I was shocked.
Yeah,
I
didn't really tell you. I just showed you.
You just showed me, but I already knew. But when I saw it, I was shocked. It's not my place to call him or say, hey, cause that's y'all business. But I at least thought that you would have got that call from him. That's what men do.
All right, so I'm gonna air it out. Okay, with all due respect. Okay.
Yeah.
Brandon's right, and Nick, let's say you're right. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say let's say you're right, Nick. He's supposed to call Corey, Zoe, our buddy Kicks Cave, Big Chris. These are grown fucking men. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Even though Corey loves Grady, right? Everybody know the fun. I'm not on 5150. Corey knows I don't go on 5150 for viewers. I don't give a shit about that. I'll be going on the show just to talk about his fat ass. And him to talk about me. And the people to talk about my hairline. And niggas just be in there. Hell, a nigga I ain't even met. I just met the nigga. The nigga was taking a picture of my shoes. He watching me now. Chris. I had some. What I had on some peach color Vans, but I had my knees out. I had the knees cut.
The
them
knee
jeans.
out.
So Chris like took a picture, put it up. Like, look at this nigga. He didn't put my face, but it was more like I'm one of them.
Mm-hmm.
It was a rite of passage. Like, okay, everybody get talked about on 5150 because Corey talk about niggas. Zoe Wim, the reason I got this fucking show is because of me being funny and me going on and just understanding my place with Corey. I don't try to outdo Corey Holcomb. I don't try to go, I go in there just like, niggas will be like, why Brandon talking? Because it's my show, nigga. Who gonna say something? No, we just know, okay. Don't ask me. Not Zoe asks, not Zoe, but people just be like, oh, who the other dude? Oh, this engineer, he can talk. I don't give a fuck. Who cares? We're a team. So, now, niggas call Nate Jackson. They call you, they refer you as the snake. Mole. I don't want that moniker around me. And then you telling, because when he said it, Grady's my guy. He should have never put my name in it. He should have never put my name in it. Then they say, do you familiar with the dude? I said, do you want to do business with him? You can tell they want to do business. But then I said, okay, now wait. Now hold on, Nick, because I like when you disagree. When a nigga say, Mr. Grady, we're interested. I said, I did not bring you guys to my fucking platform for me to hook up comedians because let's just say in this comedy business, if I'm Usain Bolt for you and you people are Puma, you don't go get another track star. You big up John Carlos. You go big up Jackie Joyner Kersey. You big up Wilma Rudolph. Thank you. Wilma Rudolph. You big up Carl Lewis. You do something like that for the legends. Usain Bolt want to be a legend. He's going to be a fucking legend. So then when people start to understand how this shit really fucking works, you don't do that. So then they didn't say, well, shit, man, you're more valuable to us than that guy. I said, anybody use my name, it's an automatic no.
But see, it's like Nike.
Yeah.
How many franchise players does Nike have?
I don't know.
They got James, they got Kyrie, they got KD, they got Kobe. Now, the thing about
Put
Nike
some respect
is,
on Kobe's name, though.
Come on, man. Come on, these guys going, man. Come on, don't do that.
My bad.
Don't do that. Kobe's all right. So look, Rob Palenka.
Okay, so
go
ahead.
What I'm saying is,
how many Nike players?
Now, Nike, what they do is the players don't go search out Nike.
Yeah.
Nike calls them up and they like, listen, we want you to rep. We want you to be part of our brand.
Yeah.
Because our brand, to be honest, is bigger than them. Nike is huge. Once an NBA player has Nike behind them, it's like, damn, that's something big. So I say that to say with the clothing line that you got, the brand ambassador. I just feel like you guys are a business, and eventually, that's why I said the slick thing to me. I'm not saying I don't know.
No,
No.
All
right, it's slick. All right, so look,
Thank you.
I don't want to mess up nothing. I don't want to, I'm just saying.
Wait, back up. Nick, with all due respect, what he gonna do?
All right, so look.
No. All bullshit aside.
Yeah.
What is he gonna do? It
Nothing.
ain't a
All right,
nigga strong enough in this comedy game because I can see if I did something to him.
I'm gonna say it then.
Because if I never touch your daughter, if I never touch your son, I never made a pass at your wife, never disrespected you, never. You think a nigga gonna really stand there and go with me toe to toe?
So I'm gonna say it then. They obviously were not gonna stop at Ray. And the reason why I said they're gonna stop at Ray Grady,
that's fine,
is because it wasn't brought to you like you wouldn't believe that this guy. It was brought to you as if like
they wanted to do
business with him. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not dumb.
Yeah. But to him, like I said, so on that, but to him, I don't like the verbiage of that's my guy. If I'm your guy, you will call me first. Ask me. You know what I'm saying? Which they go, and you still haven't called. You still haven't called. You know what I'm saying? But to them, I just felt like they should be like, hey man, look, this guy wants to do, like, if you want to do business, you're gonna do business with him. I don't believe in what they did with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they thought, because now y'all only hurt yourselves. To be honest, you only hurt yourselves. I'm just being real. Y'all only hurt yourselves with doing that.
And you talking about the clothing company.
The clothing company. You only hurt
me and Nate.
Yeah, I'm talking about them. You only hurt yourselves doing that. Yeah. Because I saw something from what I saw from that is, you know, that to me is messy. But fuck it. To him, because I know him in the business of what we in, men hit men up and be like, hey, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
Can I you know, that's like me calling up Zoe and being like, hey, Grady's my guy.
Yeah.
Let me get, hey, Grady, man, I think about want to do a show at Dash. That's up to, because you brought me in here. And you don't go around. You don't cut corners. And that's a lot of problems with a lot of people.
The executive producer of my show,
yeah,
Zoe Williams, said no comic will get a fucking show if you don't vouch. And they saw it, and they got busy because of you. Meaning, you can't come to Dash. Brandon can't come to Dash and go get a deal if I don't have the say so.
Grady had.
That's the way I set it up.
But see, that's what, man, and that's good business. With
the charge,
Zoe would handle that totally differently. He's not going to entertain it, because the thing I'd have asked this person, was, did you hit Grady?
Yeah,
that's all. That's what I'm getting to.
Yeah,
did you hit Grady?
Okay.
What did Grady think about this? Fuck, that's my guy.
Yeah.
Oh, so you spoke to Grady? Let me call him a three-way.
Yeah.
And see, hey, Grady, I'm on the phone with such and such. He said that's my guy.
Respect.
It's about so it's respect on both sides. You know what I'm saying? Both sides.
Oh, you talking about them two?
Them two. Yeah, they should have hit you up. They should have asked. They should have said, hey, your guy. So he knows about this message?
No.
Because the company. The company. Yeah. When they sent that, they should have said
they sent that too. They said we'll be I want to make sure I say it right.
In touch.
We will let Mr. Grady know that you reached out.
That's not, you should have said, oh, so you spoke to Grady.
So put it like this. They don't know comedy etiquette. They don't know comedy business. They just know their branding. Okay?
If somebody hits me up and says, Brandon said, some guy said, yo, you might, some guy hit me up and was like, hey, Brandon's my guy. I'm gonna automatically be like, oh, so you spoke, you know what I'm saying? You spoke to this person already?
Yeah, because you did that the other day about, do Grady know he's on, you was somewhere and you said, the podcast here.
Yeah.
When they said, they told you, one of the producers.
Yeah, they said Grady was coming. I said,
and you said,
spoke to him?
Did you spoke to him?
Because I didn't speak to him today. He didn't tell me he was coming. So I already, nothing bad. I knew you wasn't. I don't think he coming.
Yeah.
So.
And I just think that people just have to, you just got to know your place, man. You gotta know your motherfucking place. And I just think motherfuckers just have this bullshit thing about themselves where they feel like, yo, I'm gonna cut my phone off. Chris, join into the Mevo. I gotta cut it off. The shit sounds is messed up. Go to YouTube, guys. I gotta cut this off. I keep dropping y'all. So the bullshit is always this, little bro. People watch Grady, and you watch me for whatever reason. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So when you watch a nigga like me, I'm thinking you're watching, because when I watch Brandon, if I watch Nick, if I watch Corey, I'm watching because I genuinely want to watch and see cats prevail and win.
Yeah.
So when he did the snake shit, even when we was at, it was the signing of iStar, he sat right next to me. And when I said it to my people, like, I think when niggas start bringing around, and the first thing they do is they look at how others see. The reason why I'm funny is because I know myself. I can walk around without security. But the day of the show, we can walk around with security because that makes people understand, like, yo, this is a brand. Even though Grady a real nigga, even though he's approachable, he's a real person, he's not a diva, none of that shit, but this is a fucking brand. This nigga is a walking fucking brand. So now, that's just a little unsettling. Because here's the thing, Nick. When I call 5150 and let them know, they were interested, like, wait a minute. You can't come on this show now. Do you understand you know how much power I had right then and there? I'm a Chicago nigga, and the Chicago nigga is giving us a Seattle nigga, and he ain't never made no money off of him. Corey never made no money off of that boy. But then, at that particular time, I got the juice. Nah, let me talk to the nigga.
You speak to him yet?
Mm-mm. After this show, I'm going to hit him on Instagram. Like, we got to talk. Because I talked about you on my show. See, this is what men do. With all due respect to him, he's a good kid. But a nigga like me, you talk to him like a child. This is what you do not do. You got to have integrity. Okay, Nick, Brandon, you niggas didn't know that I tried to do the Alpha Male Tour in Seattle with Ralph Porter. With my niggas. With the boy calling himself like Grady, my nigga. You know what he wanted to do?
What?
He wanted to control
The same individual.
What?
You talking about the same guy. He
Yeah.
wanted to control. I mean, man.
So when I say, what do you mean control it? He said, well, it had to look like it's my show. I said, hold up. You're not an alpha male, nigga. You're here to promote. And I would cut you a piece of the big pie. This is how dumb niggas are in business. If I say, Brandon, you got Inglewood, let's say 5 years from now, Brandon is the hottest thing in anything he touched. People are standing around the corner, they going across the street to see this nigga. You got Inglewood. Brandon, all I need you to do is just because, and let's say I got the streets, right? So 5 years, they're going to be like, oh, yeah, there go Grady, and I'm going to just be getting it. And when I come back in town, like, youngin', you ready? Brandon, like, oh, that's Grady. I ain't an OG to him. He gonna be like, that's Grady. Grady a good nigga. I bet. B, this is what we gonna do. I want to come in, but let's just say that other 1,500 people, Brandon, this is what I'll do. Just as a man. Just as a man. Because I know wherever he goes, he's gonna bring 3. What's the nigga? Because I want to make it correlate. What's the nigga on the Top Dogs? Capone.
Capone, yeah.
There's nobody bigger than Capone on the fucking tour. Real shit. Nick knows it. Nick knows it. In stand-up, he's quiet, driving a Bentley, got a nice little crib, and he hustler, gangster nigga. Stand-up, we got the same motto. I perform once a year in Chicago. I didn't perform none this year. None this year.
He does one. He does it oversaturate. He might do 2. He might do the Kings of New York.
But that's all the buddies.
That's all of them, and then he'll do
by himself.
And he sells the tickets himself door to door. He'll, as big as he is, he taking the tickets door to door. But I'm gonna say,
now wait, let me make sure because it's Brandon.
Yeah.
So I say, Brandon, I'll give you a percentage of the net. I won't pay Brandon as a performer. So if Brandon say, well, gee, love to do it, what we doing to that? I say, Brandon, we doing it at the, you a Laker. What's the one next to the Staples Center?
Nokia Center.
So if I say, Brandon, I got the Nokia, bet. With Grady, I say, well, Brandon, what you want? I don't need to know how many people we got. What do you want? Brandon say, what's you, G? Give me 25. 2,500, 25,000. Brandon say, just give me 2,500. How do you want it? Up front parcel? You want it at the show? Because what you want to do? Want to break it down for him? Brandon say, you know what, G? Give me 500 today and just give me 2 stacks at the show. That's 5 years work that this man done put in. I'm saying 5 years from now. Brandon say, man, just give me 25, OG. I mean, Grady, give me 25. Bet. What you need, man? Just give me 5 now. I can meet you, so you put it in this account. I send the parcel in this account. At the day of the show, Brandon say, as soon as I enter the building, I need envelope. I hope I said it right. The envelope.
Envelope.
In hand before you go on stage. Here's your money, Brandon. Because I done already gave him a deposit and say, here. But no, I'm just giving him what you. I want to say it was a deposit. Like, well, gee, if you got 5, I take 5. I'll pick it up tomorrow and send it to this. Okay, boom. Now, Brandon is involved with the fucking show. Here you go, Brandon. Then when Brandon get his ass to the show, guess what we did? That overhead, because I said, we need to make sure we packed. Brandon is there for the insurance. The other 1,500 folks, they're going to see that nigga. So we give him way more than what we would want to say, hey, Brandon, go 10 minutes. He'd be like, what nigga? He go 20. You go, and I'll cut everybody time down. Well, you supposed to do 15, do 10. You do 10, you do. Because remember, everybody want to do the show. But that nigga brought 1,500 people. Because when he comes out on stage, the people going to go the fuck off. Oh, Brandon, Lawrence, Pierre, what up, boy? Pierre, what up, boy? 40s. Whatever the fuck they going to say about him, they going to go ape shit. Now, sold out. Brandon, a thinker. He's, no kids, 1,500 motherfuckers. Bet. Got it. We done did. We got to do 2 shows. Grady knows I'm good to do 2. Okay, Brandon. So that was 25. 5 flat. It was 5,000 because we might have to do a second one. But because the bill out was so dope, Brandon now showed his worth. Now this nigga is what it is. So if I say, well, fuck it. Hey, man, let's go and bring my Alpha Male tour to your city. You have at least 1,000 people. I would pay you from the net, not as a performer. He said, I got to be controlled. Who's the host? I said, I can host it or somebody else host, or you can host it. Well, I need to, so it's my show. Not at all, kiddo. And I said, unapologetically, you can't follow me. None of you niggas can. If I don't want nobody to follow me, I go first. Set the fucking tone, and I would destroy the whole show. I will set the whole tone. If I go out there, no meat for no one. I'm the piranha in this motherfucker. I'm the lion. I dictate. You don't want to do that because karma comes back. That's what he tried to do. Then when he saw what I was doing, because I had to headline their club when they little tour in DC. They was like, all of them funny. I mean, all of them not funny. DC turned around, oh shit, I go Grady. First Amendment. Man, get Grady up there. I had to go save their tour. And I didn't even perform. I just went up there and said, hey man, get them a round of applause, man. They good. All these Benning Road hood DC niggas, leave these niggas alone, man. They good. Just try it out. Man, come back when I come here and say I'll be here in 3 months. They didn't boo, Nick, Brandon. They didn't boo. This boy didn't have a fucking car to get back to the hotel. Grady took him there. This is all facts, G.
But what I'm saying is this. I think in comedy.
Yes. Because we're talking comedy here.
Everybody feels, because the name comic is the label, that everyone is cool. And everybody feels entitled. I hate to bring this shit around him.
No, Brandon a nigga.
Because he had to see the filth from the beginning.
He saw it Saturday.
But I feel like it's good. I told him it's a gift of the curse. It's a gift of the curse because
he gonna go through it.
He gotta go, but he gotta see it.
No, he's gonna go through it because he's from the biggest metropolis.
It's bad because
I just said metropolis. I just found that out. Go ahead.
Because now when I talk about him, when I think about the message I saw.
Okay.
Now I think about the type of dude that he is.
Come on.
I know he's a hustler.
Yeah.
He is a hustler. He's a hustler.
That he is.
He busts his ass. He work hard.
Yeah.
I really.
What they saying in the chat room? Is anybody saying in the chat room? Is it decent?
Some people said that they surprised to hear that, and others said that they're not surprised.
See.
He thinks he's bigger than he is.
Wow.
Weirdo.
Wow.
He's clout chasing.
Wow. Wow. One more. So we get back. One more. Wow. That's enough. Leave it alone. Go ahead.
Now, what I say about him is, like I said, he's hardworking.
And I think he's a good-hearted dude.
He's a good-hearted, because I went out there.
I think he's a good-hearted dude.
Stayed out there.
Yeah.
Put me up in his crib.
Yeah.
Took care of me, gave me a tour.
Yeah.
Good dude. A good guy. I think when it comes to him,
he didn't want nobody to know I've been to his crib on 5150. And I said, where was the groundsman at? Do you have a groundskeeper? He said, no. I said, you mean to tell me the nigga that was living in the motorhome, Corey looks, Darlene looks? He's like, oh, yeah. And he's sitting right next to me. I'm like, oh. So when I say who's on the show, he going like this, rubbing his chin. Watch it. It's on YouTube. Watch how I talk. Watch him.
I think.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did, dude. I say, you come from money, nigga. You got a fucking pond in your crib, nigga.
Yeah, he got a pond.
Tell these people you got money,
he got
boy.
Fish. He got his own fish.
Real shit.
His family owned fish.
Real shit.
He'll take you out there.
Real shit.
He'll take you to the pond. He'll pull out his cigarette. Pull out his lighter. So my daddy owned his land over here. Military used to be over here.
Yep.
He got a whole family. The mom, dad.
They got
cool.
money, man.
They got money, cool. But what I get back to when I say is,
I
don't think he know mentally what he be doing, because it's not the first time, and there's a lot of things. I don't think he know what he does.
Okay.
Because I've gotten to stuff with him where it's some, not even say with him, it's just some people that really don't know what the fuck they be doing.
I know promoters that tried to book the nigga on the show, and the motherfucker would say, hey, man, I want him on the show. And I say, go get that nigga. That nigga a hog. Go give it to him. I ain't never dissed no comedian.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
But then they'll say, so what's the lineup on the show? You don't tell no fucking promoter that. You say, where you want me at?
I've never seen them.
This nigga say, who's on the show?
I never seen them undercut. But what I do know about him is,
what do you do know, Nick?
Is that he's too it's over. I don't know if it's passion or over.
Let me tell you something. Hold on.
I'm trying to put it together. I'm really trying to put it together.
You want to get it?
No, because it's bad. No, you know what it is? It's bad because I do know how hard he worked. So when I saw it and I seen the message, I laughed. I laughed because I was just like, come on. You gotta do it. Cause I
want him to come on the show and talk about it. I'm a nigga like that.
Nah,
right. No, everybody saying no? Okay, cool. So my point is,
I feel like this is what I think you should do.
So this is what I'd say.
Yeah.
When he wanted to go do the acting school, when he went into Leslie Kahn here in Hollywood, guess who he see on their wall of fame? Grady. This is a Jewish acting coach, top-notch acting coach. You know what? And I got 23 actors in this motherfucker, including me. It's called the Grady Bunch. That means I was better than everybody in there.
Yeah.
He called and said, man, I saw you over at Leslie Kahn. Woo, woo, woo. I say, well, listen, I think you should fuck with it if you're serious about your acting chops. He says, all right, bet. He called me back. I said, what'd she say? She said, cool, this, that, nothing. Nah, I don't know. Then, Jokes and Notes, Chicago, hometown, home fucking town, my hometown. I can get you touched from a fucking payphone in my city. Okay? So if I tell a pigeon to shit on Brandon, the pigeon will shit on Brandon, nigga. That's how deep my roots is in this fucking city because I'm with it. You know what that mean. Brandon know what the fuck that mean. I'm with it. I'm very active. So then you go do the club because of who? Is the vouch. Grady. I ain't get no vouch from you in your city. Everything you trying to do is like, man, I'm trying to do the slick shit. So we got to talk.
So let me ask you this question.
Please ask me the question.
When did he start comedy?
He's younger than me.
So he is young.
Yeah, young nigga.
Do you feel like,
I think maybe when I do he probably, if I'm 18 years, he might be a solid 9 or 10 years. I would give him that. I would give him no more than that.
Do you feel like ranks, time apart, and years put in comedy, is erased now. And what I mean by that is
They try to.
a lot of comics. I hear a lot of people say that's my class, or a lot of comics talk. Louis Dix, give you an example. I'm gonna tell you some of the coldest shit I heard him say.
What'd he say?
A comedian was talking to him
That's
as
my
if
nigga.
he was on his level. And Louis Dix's response, not to say those level, Louis Dix's response was like,
Philly nigga.
you talking to me as if we came up together in this comedy game.
Who was the comic?
Huh?
Who's the comic?
I don't know. It's a young comic. I really don't know.
Okay,
It's a
no,
young
it's
comic.
okay.
And he said, you talking to me as if, as if we came up.
Yeah.
There's levels. And I looked at Louis. That's probably the only thing that ever moved me that Louis has said. I was like, wow. I saw Danny Green the other day.
Okay.
Danny Green said the same thing. He said, comment, I'll talk to you. But you gotta remember, we are not of the same. Do you think now it's being pushed out with the new class? Because I feel like the new class now is more like, we basically the say it is, if we ain't blow up, we all in the same boat. I've heard that, right? And then it's like, so
Who
I
told
guess
you
we
that?
could, huh?
A young nigga.
Nah, old and young. This is the new shit. I'm telling you guys.
An old nigga told you what?
Huh? There you go. If we ain't blow up, we all in the same boat. So basically, there is no he's bigger than me. He's not my old because that's how it is now. Do you think it's erased? The word OG and the word new comic is gone. You get what I'm saying?
I'm listening to
I'm
you.
asking. Do you feel that way? Do you feel like with comics, do they respect the elder comics as they should from back in the day?
Well, see, I'm funny than all the new niggas.
No, but forget the funny part. We know you funny.
So my point is, I don't let them forget it.
Okay.
Know your fucking place. Me and you are not equal on this stage. I don't give a fuck what you say. You ain't gonna outdo me no way.
Because you're funny.
Of course I'm funny.
But a comic could be not as funny as you and think that he did as good as you because of the following,
Yeah.
the hype, and the people that they know. They might walk around like a rich.
Because they, first of all, people won't put them. This is what we do.
That's the question I'm asking.
Earthquake. Me and Quake, we tight. Brought you to the show several times, right?
Yeah,
I'm
well,
a guest. I'm an honored guest on his show. One of the most talked about guests on Earthquake show, and one of the most talked about on 5150. Where is Grady at? This is not the people that's on the show. These are people that's watching, the viewers. Where the fuck is Grady at? Why Grady ain't on your show? Why Grady ain't on your show, Corey? Where Grady at? See, when you gifted, you got to be gifted at this shit. Right? So, here's the issue. When you put these little young up-and-coming dudes, let them go behind some heat. I wanted to be humble when I got funny. When I moved to New York. Rashid, God bless the dead, took me to comics, took me to Boston's, took me all through New York. I got so tired of taking the subway. I was proud and very moved that I had a dude that had a fucking stretched Denali, and we going through New York. And I'm hanging with nothing but Jamaicans. I'm hanging with nothing but Jamaicans and Fonto leaves and niggas are smoking weed, and I'm sitting there and Jim Jones' first album just came. Oh my goodness. I remember being on the Cross Bronx Expressway and I'm having a ball in New York City. In the rain, nigga. My first 2 weeks there, it was raining like a motherfucker in New York. So Nick, that's 07, late 06, something like that. Then they say he funny. Cool. I'm a young nigga. I got maybe 10. Todd Lynn, one of the most arrogant comedians there is. God bless the dead. It's Naeem Lynn's cousin. When I say them niggas put that hog on you, like, oh, Brandon funny? Hey, put me up. We finna see if this nigga funny. You gotta check him. You are not me, nigga. You are not me. When I met Lil Desi Banks, when I met Jess Hilarious, when I met all these internet little niggas, you ain't there yet. You ain't there yet. Even with that, when we did the song, he trying to pretend like he don't know what the fuck Corey talking about. When I do the little horse shit, that shit went viral. know what the fuck I got. I know what the fuck I bring to the table. Don't nobody follow you. It's your spirit. You got to tell niggas that. You have to talk to men like they're children when they do some fuck shit to you. You got to say, listen, don't nobody follow you because you want it more than another nigga, but you a step on this nigga to get there. That's what you got to tell niggas like that. So if I said, Nick, your job is for me to get you to where I'm following Grady. Mm-hmm. That's my job, nigga. Now some niggas, even the old niggas, I don't want to follow Grady. You can't follow me, nigga. The bitches, I'm enticing the hoes. I got a deep voice. I know how to maneuver around on the stage, and I talk that shit. And then I handsome nigga. So most comics are ugly. That's what the fuck the moniker is. Then when they see a nigga like me,
that's what Cat said.
Huh?
And that's what Cat said.
So when they see a nigga like Grady, they're like, oh, he's not bad to look at, but then he's a male, and I grab my dick when I talk to you, and I look you in the face, and I know how to schmooze your bitch out of her panties. Nigga, I can get anything I want. A lot of niggas don't have it, Nick. They're just like, as much as I can lift weights, I can never be cut like you. I have to be able to, well, what's the best Grady? What's the best Brandon? That's all that this shit is about. Can you be the best you? So, yes, when you see internet niggas, I don't diss them, man. I learn how to beat it. Vegan Gangster. That is the most sought after sketch in the history of this bullshit entertainment. Everybody wanna know when the fuck season 3. Nigga, me and Alphonse is like Chappelle. When y'all gonna do the third Vegan Gangster? It's genius. When you're a genius, niggas hate you. Niggas hate you. So I like to say it like this. Nate, I'm gonna call you. Let's take a break. What are you gonna say?
All right, now I got a good market, so I need good stuff.
Hey, DC. Y'all all right? I'm not. Tired of seeing the same fucking people everywhere I go to do comedy. I see suspect men. There's a lot of couples in here, right? So let's say my man, you right here, right? Lady, this is how you know your man a little suspect. Talk with an S. Where you get them shoes? Them boots is cute. Where you get them boots? And they rest on their legs and shit like to get the bouncing. Just. Foot drag, knee knock. Hey. Can dress their ass off, but just back straight as a fucking gymnast. Just. You should see him run. You should see him run. Just. All the men, look at your fingers. If your man does this, real men look like this. This is masculine. Feminine.
All right, now I got a good market, so I need good stuff.
Ow. And we are back here. Grady Radio. All right, I just want to see how that sounds. So, let's talk about the shit that happened, man.
What's what?
The abortion shit.
Okay.
Georgia, Alabama, all the red states are up for it. But Georgia now is willing to charge women attempt murder charges to do with her body. Now, I'm a man, right? I'm a man. For those that's watching on the Mevo, it's 3 men in here. And I want to ask Brandon, and I want to ask Nate. Nick, not Nate. Sorry. I'm sorry, Nick. Brandon, do you think you should tell a woman what to do with her body?
Absolutely not.
Nick, do you think you should tell a woman to do with her body? Should you tell her what to do if she feels like she want to procreate? Did I say it right? Procreate.
If she's my lady.
Talk to me.
This is, I seen it. If she's my lady. No. I can't tell you what to do with your body.
Okay, that was the question.
But if you my lady.
Okay.
And we have a situation.
The situation is what?
She's pregnant.
Okay.
I do feel like it's a conversation that needs to be had.
It needs to be had.
Between both, because this is my thing.
Okay.
We did something for you to get there.
Okay.
I do feel like there is a conversation that the man and the woman should have before she goes out and does that. Now, if I disagree and I say I don't want you to get it and you go in and you go get it, fuck you. You know, you got do it. I you know, it's whatever. I can't control you. But I'm so 50 or like I'm on the situation, because then I was like, because my man actually asked me the same thing. So what do you think about it? I said, well, I mean, they shouldn't be able to get it unless they got raped or whatever, right?
Okay.
And then I found out that even if they're raped, they gotta keep it, right? I mean, so then I was just like, damn, that's just some. When did we get there?
Okay.
To where, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I asked a couple of females this question. I said, well, if that happened to you, would you, would you still want to get rid of the baby, being that it's still yours?
Okay.
Some of them was like, they could never look at the baby the same way. They'll be ashamed of the baby because it's a rape baby. You know what I'm saying? It was through a situation. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I can't really give no answer to that because I feel like we don't have no opinion on it, and we're not supposed to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can have opinion amongst men, how I feel, but I would never openly tell them and say, nah, y'all shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? It's y'all body. At the end of the day, it's coming out of y'all. So if y'all want to get it done, like I said, if I'm a man, you should have the conversation with me. I'll be mad if you get it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I ain't gonna put no gun in your head and say, nah,
Now, this is what I'm gonna say. If the man, so me and Brandon and Nick, all three of us have children. Mm-hmm. I'm quite sure you might not be through unless you get fixed.
Yeah.
Brandon has one of each. Mm-hmm. Grady got 3 of the same. I play poker. I got a royal flush, goddammit, and boys, right? So, Brandon got one of a kind. You got uno, right? I'm using this as cards, right? But if the girl gets pregnant by you and you're not ready for a child, well, she's not ready for a child. I mean, Brandon's not ready to bring another one in the building. You're not ready financially in the building. None of us. I'm not playing. I already know you not, and I already know you not playing. Nobody in this fucking room in this building has been a planned pregnancy. It's been a fucking mistake, and we just got to deal with it. Okay? Mm-hmm. If my come on, Brandon. I mean, I'm just my daddy. Okay, all right. My dad told my mama, "Is that boy ready?" That's all she kept saying. Like, your father wanted a son. He wanted you. Is you about to have that boy? Like, it was already pregnant.
My dad told me I should have been on a napkin.
Okay, I don't know what to say about that. I don't. If that's a joke or if he's serious. He was serious. He was mad at you. He probably mad at you. Okay, that's some cold shit. I think I told my kids the coldest shit. What's the coldest shit you ever told your son or your daughter?
Yeah, you know what? I ain't even got there. I don't think I've never told him no cold shit.
What about?
I haven't got there.
I told my 2 sons, the middle and the little one. I said, y'all should be privileged because I take care of you. I have 10 kids that I don't even fuck with, but I fuck with y'all 3. They was like, because they was acting up, so I had to fuck them up real quick. Because I couldn't, if you whoop a child when you mad, you'll hurt them. Mm-hmm. So I just said, well, let me tell you something. Come here, little one, come here. Y'all do know Daddy don't have to be here. I take care of y'all 3 on purpose because I want to. But I have seven other children I don't even fuck with. I have 10 kids. I choose y'all to take care of. It fucked them up, nigga. They was at the Shark Tale age. They was like, but they understood. It's genius.
No, I don't understand. So I'm
Meaning, I don't have to take care of you.
I'm like, man, I didn't know you had these many kids.
No, I don't have 10 kids. But
I was sitting here.
It was a mind fuck.
Yo.
It was just some slick shit to say when you try to get them to.
I can never say that to my daughter.
but see,
My daughter go off.
but the little one is like your daughter.
Yeah.
I'm the baby. You ain't got no more kids. So I was like, fine.
Yeah.
I don't want no sister. I don't want no brother. I'm the baby. That's what he said. So I just think that the bullshit is always, to me, it fucks with families. When the state deals with personal shit, when the government deals with personal shit, it fucks with the family structure to a certain degree. If you want to have another child, I'm sorry. If your wife or your girl got a baby and you live in Georgia, they go to the doctor, find his ass, get your girl, because she did it, across state line, which is a felony. All three of us have been in jail. So we know what a felony and a misdemeanor is. Mm-hmm. Then they put the charge on the bitch, attempt murder. That's a bit much.
So here's my thing. Do they have Plan B pills in Alabama? Because I'm saying if you are raped, right?
Damn.
No. I'm saying because the abortion. Because the abortions, they're saying it's illegal now, right? So I'm saying if you are raped, that would be a reason why you would want to get an abortion, because you
real talk.
So
okay, I guess.
See, that's what I'm saying. Okay.
Insurance companies, they don't want insurance companies to have to pay for that.
Now, see, so if we look at it, right?
Okay. See, that makes more. Now it's even more colder.
Listen, who does it really affect? People of color. It does not affect. Well, it affects the poor. That's right. People of color. Okay. Now I'm not saying there's more, but we know what the move is. They don't build prisons to put white trash in. They build prisons to put the Hispanics and niggas in there. Now, I seen on Facebook right now that there's a brother that had custody of his son since 2010. 2010. The mother was in and out of jail. As soon as this vigilante gets out of prison, she's awarded custody, full rights of the son, and then the daddy has to pay child support to the bitch. Now, I got a cousin that lives in Orlando, Florida. Did you know? And I don't know if you stay with your girl.
No.
But let's just say, if your fucking daughter and your son live with their mama and you go live there because they got the place, a residency signed to her, they will kick her ass out with your two kids if they find out you stay there.
Same thing. It's out here. It's like that out here too.
So you see how the family struggle. And I said something to my people. I'm like, look, I don't give a fuck what white folks say. They're not family strong people. The ones that are, it's not enough of them seen. When I see the family structure with money, they will write their kids off if that child. So Brandon, a nigga, Nick, you got pretty hair. Brandon, a goon. Grady, I'm a jokester. But the daughter likes Nick because you play around. I'm a jokester. I don't take shit responsibility. And then Brandon's a gangster. But Brandon's going to really take care of her. I'm the nigga that's going to be in and out of like, whatever. You just like, I don't really give a shit if you hear. But Brandon's going to be more loyal. But the father finds out that the daughter really knows that she is crazy about Brandon. And she has money. And the daughter spends money, countless of bread, huge amount of money on Brandon. She will get written off in the family. Black folks don't do that. We do it, but we don't.
I'm going to say this.
Well, you say it then, goddamn.
Yeah, I'm going to say it. Mm-hmm. There's a rare breed of women out there that are fucked up, that don't give a shit when it comes to their children. Okay. And the reason why I'm going to say there's a rare breed.
Talk about it.
Because when I kind of tell my situation to females.
What they say? What do they say?
They be like, what the fuck? Why? It doesn't make any sense. I hate that.
Now, you know what happened if she did do anything to go to prison? You know, bitches in jail hate bitches who don't take care of their children.
But that's the thing. So me hearing females say, because I'm pretty sure Brandon's heard it. I'm pretty sure you heard it. I heard females say, why? I hate when women do that. I hate that. And it lets me know there's a rare breed of women out there that are fucked up.
What the fuck is that? Who talking? Oh, that's me. Oh, okay.
Yeah, fucked up. It's more, somebody told me that a woman scorned don't give a fuck about the children. They care about themselves. It's not about the child. It's not about the child. Can tell the mother, I miss daddy. The bitch will be like, what about me?
Yeah.
What about me? Me. Because they want the world to know that
they hurt.
They're hurting. They're a superwoman. They can do it on their own. They don't need no nigga.
Which is a lie.
But they won't speak to the child and ask the child what they want. They don't, because they don't give a fuck.
Because they don't care about it.
Because their one job right now is you. It's to fuck up your life.
Yep.
And that's it. Not knowing that every nigga that may have been in their life ain't shit. Complained about no man being able to take care of their children. But there's the one nigga that's there to take care of their child. To take care of that wants to be in the child's life.
Yeah.
And they will put that mug. Wait, are you having a fight with the boss? That wants to be in the child's life.
Yeah.
But you want to be the bitch to get. So that makes you think. That makes you think in your mind when you sit back. These other niggas wasn't fucked up. The common denominator is you. And you don't want the world to know that. So what you do is you bury the good motherfucker. I'm pretty sure you've gone through that. Facts. I'm currently going through that. You don't want the world to know
that you ain't shit.
That you ain't shit
as a woman.
So what you do is to cover your bullshit.
Yeah.
Just fuck over. Because you can not care about the motherfucker. You could go on with your life, not talk about him.
Yeah.
Be a father to the kid.
Yeah.
And they'll be like this. I'm not getting the attention. Mm-hmm. And they'll fuck up the child's life.
I'll take it a step deeper. If I'm fucking with a broad and I find out that bitch got a baby daddy on child support, I don't fuck with the bitch. Like if you be like, I'll get child support from excuse me? You get child support from him? Why he don't do nothing? What you do?
We need more niggas like you. No, for real, because some niggas will see that the chick got you on child support and go to court with her and stand right by her while
I've been there.
While she's fucking you over.
No, I've been there.
And the nigga standing right there supporting her, rubbing her back.
But you
okay,
no, but you know what?
She end up, and my situation is unique because she end up putting that nigga on a way more charge.
Time.
But you know why you can't get mad at that nigga? And I'm gonna tell you why.
Why you can't get mad?
You know, I'm gonna tell you. No.
I'm gonna tell you why. Don't no real man want to hear no cackling bitch complain.
Look, let me land. Look, here's what it is.
Okay.
I remember growing up before I had kids, seeing niggas and being like, "This niggas ain't shit. They ain't taking care of their kids." Because you unaware. Because all you doing is hearing, and we spoke about this. Yeah. You hearing the female, what a female does when they're broken up with a dude.
Yeah.
Is that they take their bullshit from their last relationship, craft a story. You got to understand whoever you are, and they will tell you, present the story to you. Because all you really want is you want the pussy. You know what I'm saying? You want the pussy, and they're going to put this story atop the pussy with it. So now, depending if it's good or not, you gonna sit there and listen to this story and be like, man, fuck him. He ain't shit. You gonna go back to your family, tell I met this nice girl. Mm-hmm. The nigga ain't shit, he ain't taking care of the kid. Till she start fucking you over. And then you sitting there now and you like, holy shit. I want to meet. Because I met the other baby father. And I'm going to tell you some of the realest shit ever.
Talk to him.
Had to do a drop off.
Okay.
The other baby father had
Tell
to
people what a drop off is. Huh? Tell them what it is.
A drop off is, well, basically you have to pick his daughter up from my parents' house.
Yeah, ooh.
And when I met him, the mother of the other child was on the phone with me, and I was arguing. And I said, let me call you back, shit. And the dude said, good luck. He said, enjoy that. He walked away, big smile on his face, walked in the car, pretty lady in the car. He drove off. Yeah. That always stayed with me back here, because I was like, I did not like you. But there's something about that laugh that let me know, oh, you been here. You done been where I'm at now. You done been where I'm at. I ain't see it. Yeah. So that's why I say now, when you see them dudes rubbing the females in the back, 'cause I done seen it. I seen a dude in court, in divorce court, tell the chick, you ain't putting none of your other fucking baby fathers to this bitch. You gonna do this to me and I'm the one to take it. You know what I'm saying? And it was funny, because I was sat there watching that shit, and it's like, I spoke to some dudes in the court, and a lot of them was like, yo, we thought she was. And she did this to the other niggas.
This is what I tell niggas who don't know how these hoes act. Because I done been through the shit. These hoes ain't shit. But you can't do nothing with them. You can't do nothing without them. Yeah. You just got to make sure that if you ever have a baby by this hoe, do not care about being around your child. You have to win the mental war. You have to win the mental war. So what I did was stop gang banging. I started roller skating, self-taught basketball. I went to culinary school. And I just been around so much positive energy. So I hooped, roller skated. I didn't shoot pool then. Just hung with a whole bunch of family. And did not go talk about the shit to another broad. Mm-hmm. Okay? Mm-hmm. You let them see what you're dealing with. Like if she want to be in your life or whatever. I'm not saying you don't have a personal situation, but you just go be around other women. Mm-hmm. Right? I mean, if the girl like you or whatever the case is. But don't go looking for no broad. Now, when you get there, you be the fuck quiet and you shut up. You don't go back and forth. It be like, you hanging up the phone, then your girl like, well, what you? Because remember, when both of y'all argue, you and the baby mama, the people in the distance don't know who's the fool.
No.
So you have to shut up.
Right.
So if Brandon, you going through it, if Nick, you starting to go through it, or whatever the case is, remember, I swear to God, if you want to win the mental war, do not care about seeing the child. Once they want to see, once she know you can see your baby, she gonna milk you. Once you be like, bitch, I don't give a fuck about that damn baby. Remember, the one who cares the least in any fucking relationship wins.
Now, that's some real shit.
Of course it's real. I went through it.
But it's the hardest thing. For me personally, because I go through my shit, but
I get it.
See, he know it's
but listen,
hard.
Okay, so let's say like this.
But I believe you though.
When I had to go through it and I had to do it, and I don't care about, we don't want nobody calling in. We got it today. Y'all don't ever call in no way, so fuck it. After a while, you niggas will find a number, so fuck it. I ain't telling nobody call in, who give a shit, whatever. This is what I'm gonna tell you. You have to. If you look at, I did this with no alcohol. I wasn't a weed smoker. I was listening to Wu-Tang. I listened to Redman. I listened to Method Man. I listened to all the East Coast. Spice One on the West Coast. Above the Law on the West Coast. South Central Cartel. CMW. I had so much music to listen to. I had a fucking library of, I would listen to the Coop from the Bay. Then I listened to Jay Felony from San Diego, then I will listen to Easy. I will listen to so much music, get consumed with so much fucking music that you don't have time. You just got to say to yourself, Brandon and Nick, what do I do? Because eventually, you're going to get to a place and you see that beautiful boy that look like you, and you see BJ, and you see your fucking daughter, and you say, man, what are you showing them if you're not there? These are fatherless children. The mother ain't shit. That's your fault. The baby's going to look at you like, well, daddy, why you chose mama? And let me tell you what the flip side of it is. Children ain't dumb. So when your children, because you got to, the first one is saying no the first time. When she say, okay, you call, I'll say me. I call, hey, let me talk to the baby. Nah, he sleep. And dude in the background saying, I want to touch this. Or you hear him as a little infant. He crying, he sleep. Well, he's cool, whatever. We didn't have FaceTime. We didn't have, this bullshit house phones, cordless phones. You hear that? Then when you see a child through a window, we just in the screen door at the house. Because the grandmama say, she gone. You can come see the baby. That's what I dealt with. Okay? Because my family had money. So we say, hey, we don't take care of shit we don't see. You want the money? This is what you do. Go be happy. Find you another bitch. Swear to God, you will win the fucking war. It works. Because when you get to a level of saying, man, I don't want nobody to know that I'm really living underneath my means and I'm staying in my mama crib or I'm staying with my brother, I'm staying with my uncle, I'm living with all these people. And then when you finally do a show and all these people come to show Brandon or Nick Carthan or Brandon Lawrence love, and Nick Carthan so much love, and a motherfucking bitch is like, he ain't giving me shit. Oh, wait a minute. You can't come here. You know why you can't come here? Because you're threatening me. And then when I see the threat, we trample threats. We get all the way in it. See them holes over there? You better be on your best fucking behavior. Just because you bitter at me because I didn't do what you say do, or so you want to dangle the carrot, bitch, I don't even eat vegetables. I'm a fried chicken nigga.
And that's the sad, and that's what I told him. Conversation I gave him, I said, he was like, nah. I said, nah, fuck that.
You got to not
call
care.
him. I said,
I told Nick, that's how you know.
I had to listen, and I played. I said, you know what? I'm good.
You know why?
And it was easy for me to just be like, well, fuck it.
So you know why it was hard for me?
Go ahead.
To actually get to that step he know is because I didn't grow up with my father.
Okay.
I didn't get a real relationship to my father till I was about 12, 13.
Okay.
So I remember getting in trouble in school or having awards, and I see everybody have their dad.
And you wasn't.
I was like, shit, where's my pops?
Okay.
So right now my son is 7, so me and the mom just going through the shit. So you be like, I'll take this. I'll take all the bullshit that your mom is going to give me.
Okay.
Just so you don't experience what I experienced as a kid.
Okay.
That's why. But I do see it though. I do see it where it's like, you know what?
But
I'm there now where I'm like, yo, what? Fuck it. You don't want me to see him?
But here's the thing with your daughter, she know how to take abuse from men, and then she's learning that bullshit from the mother. DJ sees you not being a leader. He sees you being subservient. He sees you like, daddy will take it.
No, the reason why I say you right is because
he's not wrong either way, Brandon.
Yeah.
You're not wrong here, and you're not wrong on the other side.
They'll use the child to do what they need to do.
Leverage.
The only time they'll let you see the child is when they got to go out of town, or they want to go out to eat, or they want to go do this, or you want to. But let you say, "Hey, I gotta no," because that's Nick,
it's how you.
This is spades. That's their big joker.
Trump. That's the Trump.
And they throw that out, So
let's say this, and then you being the person that you are. Once you understand that this will happen no more, that's what you do. You got to honestly live it. You got to honestly walk in and say, hey, I don't want to fuck with this shit no more, and do it from there, because you can. That baby, that daughter, both for your children, your daughter. They're going to find out. Trust me. Go live your life. Don't live in fear. I did it. Don't live in fear. I lived it. I did it 20 years. Don't live in fear, dog.
And this is what my nitpick is.
Go on, nigga. Let me hear it.
Going right on this. To these women that we're talking about.
Okay.
Find yourselves some fucking friends. Some real women. Because the women that are doing this don't have women that are like, bitch, you stupid.
Yeah.
You're doing dumb shit.
Yeah.
You're fucking up.
Yeah.
You know what type of woman they got around them? What? Yes, bitches. That's right, girl. Cause you know what they tell you too? Just the nitpick that bothers me. When you see them, they'll be friends with you, those friends. And you be like, well, why don't you tell your homegirl, I don't want coming at me. You not her fucking friend. Because you know that bitch is controlling. You need women. Those type of women, stir away from those type of women. Because those women will pull them to the side and be like, bitch, sit down.
Get the fuck out of here.
They'll sit there like how Averb took the hitman.
Hey.
Bitch, sit down. You fucking up your child's life.
Oh.
Get your shit together. What the fuck you need child support for? You don't got 2 legs? You don't got a job? You don't get a job?
Keep your legs closed. That's
Keep your legs closed.
I tell women that.
Keep your legs closed.
You can't feed that baby. That's your fault.
All these kids ain't this niggas. Let this nigga see his own child.
Yeah.
You done fucked up the others.
And to them bitch niggas that's laying with this hoe, you supposed to not be fucking this hoe. Because you next.
And and a lot of these niggas, that's the other nitpick. A lot of these niggas be like, it ain't gonna happen to me. Listen, it ain't gonna happen to me.
Not at all.
Why is that gonna happen to you? Because the way I move, the type of nigga that you the 4th baby father. You the 4th one going through the same shit. You in the same child support line as me.
Exactly.
Welcome.
So what? Let's give everybody the handle. We got like a minute and some change. Go ahead, Nick. Give everybody your handle.
You can follow me on Instagram at Nick_Carthen, on Twitter, Facebook.
Brandon.
Instagram, Facebook, Brandon Lawrence. Brandon Lawrence Funny.
Man, so I appreciate everybody. I know I didn't go off a tangent, but I think today it was about celebrating who I was. Nick kicked it off. And, I just think that you take your flowers while you're here on Earth. You can catch me Instagram, Twitter, at Grady Comedy, Facebook, Ray Grady, RayGrady.com. Check me out. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Appreciate Dash. And we out. Ray Grady. Salute.